Can you imagine? The guy that said that he would love to see someone being taken out on live TV is the guy that was taken out on live TV.
By the way, this is my other problem with death penalty. It takes too long, too many appeals. Expensive. It should be public. It should be quick. It should be televised. By the way, I would totally tune into and you know what? I want to watch that execution. That'll make my day better. I want to see him on a public block and get him be publicly executed. You think children should have, you should see it? What is the age? At what age should you start to see public executions?
16. I think you could do it earlier. I think you maybe at age 12.
The guy that was an advocate for people having their pew-pews, right? When he was just about to say something about gun violence, that's when they get him. He's taking out a gun violence. Phew! Timing is so perfect and immaculate. People are twisted out there, let me tell you something. But guys, don't be the evil person now and be celebrating his passing. It doesn't make any sense. Or now you want to come out of the woodworks and say, yeah, you know, he was a bad man. Why are you guys so sad? It's sad. We're shocked. We are sad, really. We are sad to see someone being shot like that. It's sad. That's sort of that thing. It makes you want to cry. It's not nice. So yes, we are sad. We didn't have to know him personally. We are just compassionate, empathetic human beings, real people with feelings. And that kind of thing is scary to see. It's not something to rejoice about. And don't forget, guys, the turnaround time for karma these days is very quick. So be careful at what you are rejoicing at and celebrating. You're weird for that. You've got demons and you need some deliverance. That guy wasn't a murderer, Liza, an rapist, a wada, not even a fraudster. He did not deserve to die like that. No. Like a pig. No, guys.
Okay, everybody, you've all heard the news by now.
Hey, Dazzling Diamonds. I think at this point, we have all heard what happened to Charlie Kirk. Right? Man, very, very tragic. It's these kind of videos and situations that I always try my best to stay away from. I just feel like our souls, some of us, the ones who are not zombies and vampires, our souls are not equipped to watch such situations take place. Yo.
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. And this murder Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president. I am so pissed right now. Why do they always come with fucking violence? Gosh damn it! Use your freaking words as they're talking to you people! Who shot Charlie Kirk? I'm driving down a Provo right now! I'm so pissed! Damn it!
Oh shit! Oh. He's 100% dead. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Oh my fucking...
Oh my fucking god! Nah, this is so fucked up. Nah, he's 100% dead. Nah, that is fucked, bro. Oh my god. Yeah.
Of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck here as well, where you can oh, he's dead. Oh my god, he's definitely dead. Oh my god, I can't believe I just saw that.
The fact that there are people celebrating that Charlie Kirk has been shot and killed is absolutely sickening. I understand if you didn't agree. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. That's why there's a left side and a right side. But I think at the end of the day, none of us get to decide who lives and who dies. And the fact that there are people out there who think they have the right to take someone's life from them because of how they think. Like, what is wrong with people?
Not counting gang violence. Great. Not counting gang violence. Great.
What the fuck, mate? I actually can't stop
Not counting gang violence.
looking at it. Charlie Kirk, bro!
Stop. Nobody deserves to be a victim to violence. Charlie Kirk is a victim to gun violence. His kids are a victim to gun violence. His wife is now a victim to gun violence. Parker and everyone else who witnessed this in person was there is a victim to gun violence. This is fucking disgusting.
This is a little bit different than my normal content, but I just wanted to get on here and say, I don't care your political affiliation, if you're gay, straight, black, white, Asian, transgender, anything. If you celebrated a man getting shot in front of his wife and daughter, I can't respect you. No matter what you believe, a child having to see their father get shot that brutally, that should never happen.
Make sure to pay close attention to the people who are celebrating evil. That's the devil. Those are demons.
I am so sorry to be bringing you this news. I am so sorry. I'm sorry for what it means for our country, for Charlie, poor dear Charlie and his family. Sorry for what it's going to mean for the debates that we have yet to have, that he would have won, he would have put everyone to shame on, as he had been. And I'm angry, really fucking angry about how this happened, why this happened, and why we don't have a person in custody.
We don't serve the same God. You don't serve the same God as me. Anytime you can get online and celebrate the death of a man who gave his unsolicited opinion just like you do. To fix your mouth and make jokes about this man losing his life. This man was a husband. This man was a father. But to sit up and laugh and make jokes about it when you do exactly the same thing that he does, which is give your unsolicited opinion that nobody asked you for, there's somebody out there that don't like you either. There's somebody out there that don't like your opinions. There's somebody out there who would do the very same thing to you. So to sit up and laugh at somebody who only gave their opinion, regardless of if you agree with it or not, thinking that it's okay for somebody to take that person's life and sit up and laugh about that, you don't serve the same God that I serve.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta be a different type of sick to be celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, bro. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't gotta agree with anything bro say. I made a video about not agreeing with what he said on Juneteenth. That don't mean I think he deserved to lose his life, though. Every page that's posting Charlie Kirk's death is flooded with comments celebrating it. It's flooded with comments saying, I'm going to the store, y'all need something. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, the world we live in right now is just, it's different. I don't, like, I just never seen death be praised.
Vault unlocked. He was a great debater. Apparently he was a good father, a good husband, a Christian man. You know, Charlie Kirk said a lot of things. I've seen a lot of his videos. He was quite controversial with his opinions, I guess. But, like, really, is that a reason to kill someone?
By the way, this is my other problem with death penalty. It takes too long, too many appeals.
Expensive.
It should be public. It should be quick. It should be televised. By the way, I would totally tune into. And you know what? I want to watch that execution. That'll make my day better. I want to see him on a public block and get him be publicly executed. You think children should have? You should see it. What is the age? At what age should you start to see public executions?
16. I think you could do it earlier. I think you maybe at age 12,
whenever,
6th grade or so.
No, it's not, right? And so that's the reason why I believe that's not why he was taken out the way that he was taken out. You know, not so long ago, he was saying that Donald Trump needs to release the Epstein list after they had said that there was no list. And then Donald Trump had said to him, you need to hush on that situation. And then he came back to say, you know what, Donald Trump knows exactly what he's doing. Let's just wait and see. While the rest of the world has been saying, Donald Trump, you can't say that now all of a sudden. There's something that you're hiding type of situation. Because what a scandal that will be. Right? So is it possible that Charlie Kirk was going to come out and say something more? Or was going to press the matter of the Epstein list? I don't know. But this whole is giving orchestrated at the highest level. I don't think it was just some college kid that had a difference in opinion to what Charlie did. I think this came from the highest level, from the most professional of professionals that can shoot at that distance. The world is so wicked and the killers are killing. And they, the higher ups, they always have a hand in these type of things. Because with Charlie, it's not like he was in the running of becoming the American president, or his political affiliations, or him just politically was going to do anything radical or drastic in the United States, right? He was just really a guy with a mic who could really debate a thing or two. I don't agree with all of his views, or rather, I don't agree with how he engaged in his debates. He was quite aggressive here and there, right? He stood by what he believed, which is a good thing. It's just that don't care attitude is what was kind of off-putting. I think in every situation, you need to be compassionate. You don't have to agree with what everybody else is saying or doing, but you can have a level of compassion, which I don't think he had. And I don't think he even cared to have. Because you know, when you believe in something so strongly, you're going to stand by it the way you're going to stand by it. No one or nothing is going to sway you. And that did irritate a lot of people. But did he deserve to die the way that he did? You know, I saw another clip of him speaking about someone being like the death penalty being brought back, and how he would love to see that. Charlie was saying this. He would love to see something like that. And then they were even asking him, what do you think the age range should be for someone to actually witness somebody being... And he was like 16, or the people in the chat were like 16. And he was agreeing to all of that. Those are the kind of videos that people have seen of Charlie that were off-putting. Because even as a Christian person, I am a Christian. I would not want to see somebody being... Even if it's because they were sentenced to, as in the death penalty, right? I would not want to witness that, but he seemed very giddy and excited that this is something that he would love to see. I don't think that was just really off-putting. But no matter what you can think of a person, even if they are the most crookedest crook, which he wasn't, he did nothing to nobody. He just had really strong opinions that people didn't vibe with. Nobody deserves to die like that. Especially if it's not a criminal person. If, I don't know if some of you have mistakenly, like me, when you were scrolling through TikTok, because that's the only thing that's on TikTok right now, and you actually saw the part where they tweeted him, and the thing was, ooh, skip. That is not something my mind, my heart, and my soul can take. Did you guys see that? Oh, that was worse. Yo, people are now saying, even the guys, the security that was there, they seem to be making some hand signals to say to the sniper guy, okay, now I'll take your shot. It kind of does look like that in the videos, but you never know. You know people and their conspiracies. You just never know. But Nakona, you just never know.
I have an update on the Charlie Kirk situation. News just broke here in Utah. There's an update on the manhunt, and I want to make some things really clear, and I want to give my opinion and thoughts, because I'm sure most of you are thinking the same thing. Now, again, I'm a big gun guy. I've been shooting since I was 10 years old, and I'm 45. And I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have made that shot. Now, the field director of the FBI for the Salt Lake area just came on and said they're using technologies undisclosed, that they are on the trail of this shooter. It was a bolt-action rifle, and they feel confident that they are close to a suspect. Now, me personally, I don't believe that. I think this individual, we're going to have another JFK on our hands. He is long gone, or we're going to get a patsy. I hope I'm wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong, and this individual, the real individual, is caught. But here's the thing that I want you to understand. Marine Scout snipers, some of the best shooters in the world, go to months and months of training and classes in school to make a shot like that, okay? There is some professional SWAT law enforcement officers that could not have made that shot. This individual pre-planned this, premeditated this, and did months and months of training. If it truly was a college-age male, just some kid in college that had nothing else better to do than go train for months on end, that makes this case even more interesting. But whoever did this, they did leave breadcrumbs, and it doesn't add up to me that they were seen on the roof, nobody caught this person, and the way that they kind of walked and crawled across the side of the roof means that they left a breadcrumb, because a real paid person, a real trained sniper, does not get in position the way that this individual did. There's a lot of things that are angering and that don't add up, and may peace be with each and every one of you.
I do believe that this hit came from high up. Came from somewhere up there in the ethers, from they. It wasn't just... And Akona, you must always wonder to yourself, what are the government people doing when something like this happens? They want you to focus here while they're busy doing something there. Or they want to bring about some kind of solution from this chaos. Order out of chaos. You know how they do. You know exactly how they do. People are now suspecting this guy.
We have a brand new video of the prime suspect, and this video is literally taking minutes before the bullet struck. And even more insane, this Ring camera also caught him coming back, because in the video after the event took place, you see him running back, and you can clearly tell that there is something up with his run. The narrative of him jumping from a high building completely checks out. So this is the before video, and you see him walking with a limp, and there is no doubt that he has a GUN stuffed in his pants. You can clearly see that this is the same shirt as the prime suspect that the FBI has put out, and that he is heading towards the university at this point. And now this is the same figure sprinting away after through backyards, and he is running through these backyards, and watch what happens when he comes out on the other side. And I'm truly curious what these people saw or heard. And then when he comes out of this backyard, and then we see him leave the backyard, and he goes up this driveway, escaping into the woods, just like it's been said. We also have these new pictures of him, which proves I was right with the Land of the Free, Home of the Brave shirt. His shirt logo matches the guy in the Ring camera, and after every video that I've seen, it seems like this is the guy. Do y'all think that this is the guy?
Right, you can see the way he was walking. Ngari, he has a rifle in his pants. It adds up. But it's so crazy how they only find these videos after the event. With the moment that it did happen, there was another video that was put out where somebody was saying, is there somebody on the roof? But nobody did anything about it. It's like this had to happen.
That was the most high-level assassination we will probably ever see in our lives. That wasn't a regular fucking person who did that. A lot of people are trying to be like, oh, it was just a regular hunter or something. 200 yards, that's not that far. If you're at a gun range, it's not far. I could make that shot at a gun range. 3,000 people in attendance at a live televised event from a rooftop over 200 yards away while your target's underneath one of those fucking pavilion things, mid-sentence, one single shot, 0 collateral damage, and 0 witnesses. That was a professional on a level we can't even begin to fathom.
And there's somebody up there is pulling the strings. It's very sassy boo. And since when does Donald Trump come out to announce someone's passing? I understand they had some kind of affiliation and liking to each other. Apparently, allegedly, we don't know with that whole Epstein situation how they really felt about each other, right? Or how they felt about each other now. But now Donald Trump is... Since when does Donald Trump announce people's deaths? Podcasters and debaters. Yeah. I don't know. It's just really sad. And it's so messed up how people are. I get it. So many people thought this guy was so evil because of the things that he was saying. But guys, to celebrate someone's death, especially when they died like that, in front of everyone, in front of their wife and kids. That's what I'm saying. If he was like a murderer, liar, an rapist, like a really dangerous person, okay, okay. But he was just somebody that spoke a lot and had different opinions. He didn't deserve to die like that.
Why do people suddenly find compassion when evil men die? The way people are reacting to the annihilation of Charlie Kirk is making me realize that if we had social media during apartheid, you guys would have felt sorry for Hendrik Verwoerd when he got popped. Charlie Kirk and Hendrik Verwoerd are the same brand of poison.
Was he racist? Well, he said if he sees a black pilot, he's going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. He also said that prowling blacks go around for fun to target white people. He also said that white individuals are actually more likely to be attacked, especially per capita, by black individuals in that country. He also called Martin Luther King awful and said that the I Have a Dream speech was not genuine. He also said that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a huge mistake. Was he sexist? Well, he did say birth control makes women bitter. He also said that birth control screws up female brains. He also had a very negative stance when it comes to Roe v. Wade. Also, he criticized feminism for tricking women into careers and family. Was he xenophobic? Well, he once said you can start with firing next to them, say, hey, we have weapons, we're willing to use them, referring to immigrants. He also said, of course you should be able to use whips against foreigners that are coming into your country. He also called immigration an invasion designed to replace real Americans. He also said the great replacement is not a theory, it's a reality. And he argued that the DACA recipients are illegals who shouldn't be there. Was he homophobic? Well, he did say that there are only two genders. He also argued that schools that teach about LGBTQ acceptance are grooming children. And he also said drag queens should not be allowed near children under any circumstance.
That was so gruesome. And this is what God has been talking about. The lawlessness. The way people are, they happy, celebrating, like, yes, as if his death was going to change anything in transgenderism and all those other things. It doesn't change anything. He's just passed away. The transgenderism culture, community and stuff is still going to be frowned upon, as it always has been. Sure, I'm just wondering, this is happening here, what are they doing here? Right, condolences to his family. Rest in peace, when Charlie Kirk. It makes you wonder, like, have we gotten to that point where your opinions and the things that you say online or on TV, wherever, can really get you eliminated? Maybe, but also, I think he pissed the wrong people off somewhere up there in the ethers. And he didn't have enough security. If he was such a big deal, did you see that crowd? There's a lot of people there. He didn't have enough security there. It didn't look like it was secure. People now have to be afraid going to events and speaking engagements because things like this are going to happen. And the people are killing a lot. They're taking everybody out. Doesn't matter who you are. If somebody just doesn't like you, they can take you out. If you double cross people, they're going to take you out. So I always tell you guys, just be careful. Be careful. There was no way he was going to survive that shot. Yo, that was bad. For people that are judging him and the things that he used to say, there's only one person that can now judge him, or one being. That is God. If he was truly saved, then he's going to take it up with God, wherever he is right now. I would like to believe that he was Christian, because even the unfavorable things that he said do align with Christianity. Some of us do say these things, but not in the way that he was saying them. Some of the things we just do not say, because we would not want to see and bear witness to people perishing. Can you imagine? The guy that said that he would love to see someone being taken out on live TV is the guy that was taken out on live TV. The guy that was an advocate for people having their pew-pews, right? When he was at that debate, when he was just about to say something about gun violence, that's when they get him. He's taken out a gun violence. Phew! Timing is so perfect and immaculate. People are twisted out there. Let me tell you something. But guys, don't be the evil person now and be celebrating his passing. It doesn't make any sense. Or now you want to come out of the woodworks and say, yeah, he was a bad man. Why are you guys so sad? It's sad. We're shocked. We are sad, really. We are sad to see someone being shot like that. It's sad. That's sort of that thing. It makes you want to cry. It's not nice. So yes, we are sad. We didn't have to know him personally. We are just compassionate, empathetic human beings, real people with feelings. And that kind of thing is scary to see. It's not something to rejoice about. And don't forget, guys, the turnaround time for karma these days is very quick. So be careful at what you are rejoicing at and celebrating. You're weird for that. You've got demons and you need some deliverance. That guy wasn't a murderer, Liza, an rapist, a wada, not even a fraudster. He did not deserve to die like that. No. Like a pig. No, guys. Just so on. And then apparently the wife and the kids were there. Those little babies. Oh, that image will never be scraped out of your head. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, stay safe out there, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.